here at Wellesley Field, Brookline Varsity Soccer versus Wellesley. Monday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock game time. It's 4:18 right now. Kickoff. Wellesley has it. Number 8 comes into the Brookline zone, sends it down the left side to 12, goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Ethan's going to take it. We started 4:18. It's about 70 overcast. There's a cool mist in the air. 12 for Wellesley, back to 2. Foul call. Right on the football field, right at the 43-yard line, 44-yard line. 12's going to take it for Wellesley. To the far post, nobody there. It's headed, Zach's going to catch it. Zach's starting in goal. Ethan's on the right. Sam. We'll check lineups in a minute. It's Ben Kaplan on the ball. That's Mateo down the side. Ben Kaplan down the left sideline. He crosses in front. Jacques, it's offside. Offside is called. Jacques finished, but it was offside. It gets cut off. That was Nate who stepped up. He's on the left side today. Goalie has the ball. Sends it to their right. They're going up the right wing slowly. Gets cut off by Nate out of bounds. Nate's starting at left back. Jacob, Sam, Ethan are the defenders today. Wellesley's trying to go up the right side. It gets stopped right in front of the Brookline bench. Throwing for Wellesley, Levin has it. He turns. Jacob on the ball. Jacob turns. He goes backwards. Sends it back to Zach. 12 was pressuring for Wellesley. He kicks it out of bounds. Throwing for Wellesley. I guess it was out of bounds. Ben thought he had saved it. It's 0-0. They bounce it toward the box. They go into their left. 8 has it. He has a shot on his left foot. Nope. Ethan plays him off. That's Sam. He gets in the box. Ethan to his right. Into the corner. It goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Wellesley. Alvey started the game. They're throwing to the left corner. That's Matt. He tries to cross. Zach catches it. He gets bumped by the Wellesley player. He waits for them to clear. We are 3 minutes into the game. There's no score. Zach, it's a low ball to Nate. Nate right on his feet. Pushes it ahead. Gets cut off by Wellesley. They're going up the right side. It's a throw-in for Wellesley, right in front of the Brookline bench. Down the side, he backheels it out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline. We are 3.5 minutes into the first half. There's no score. Oh, sorry. Ball went up the field. They reverse the ball. It's a slow field. It's still in. And it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. It's not a corner. There's confusion on the field. It looked like it was going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Wellesley took it as a throw-in right at the corner flag. I believe this one, well, let's see here. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Ethan's going to take it. Ethan down the right side off Matt's head to Jacques. Jacques has it. Jacques turns. He sees Sammy. Sammy in the middle of the field. Sammy to the left. He sends Avi. Avi on the run. 4 hit it. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be thrown to Brookline. Avi with good speed there. Nate's looking for a ball to throw in. Nate on the throw-in, deep in Wellesley territory. We're 5 minutes into the game. There's no score. He throws it in. 11 cuts it up for Wellesley. He clears it with his left foot. It's going to be out of bounds. Right in front of the Wellesley bench. They throw in. That's Nate over his head. Tried to find Mateo. Gets cut off by Matt to Jacques. Jacques sends it to Ben Kaplan on the left. It gets cleared by the Wellesley player out of play behind the Wellesley bench. And it's going to be a throw-in for Nate, it looks like. Nate throws it back. They chip it in the box. It gets cut off. 8 has it for Wellesley. He turns to his left. There's nobody there. They send it to number 19. Tries to get around Sam. Sam plays it away. This is a very slow field. Sam still has it. Sam clears it up the field. The Wellesley player number 9 has it. Tries to cut in. That was Ethan that stepped up. 12 has it for Wellesley down the left. He's trying to get into the box. 9 has it at the top. He goes to the back post. It's headed out of play. That was a good cross. Man was on the back post. He just missed it. No score. We are almost 7 minutes in. Zachary on the goal kick. Zachary low on the kick. Bounces past Nate toward the sideline. Ben kicks it out of bounds. Throwing for Wellesley down the right side. Wellesley player cuts back. They say it's deflected by the Brookline player out of bounds. So it's a throw-in for Wellesley. He's approximately at the 20-yard line. They're trying to get into the corner. He gets to the corner flag. He cuts back. Ben Kaplan cuts it off out of bounds. That's about the 10-yard line now. It's thrown into the Wellesley player. Gets cleared. They try to cross it. It's in the box. Zach picks it up. Avi on the right side has it. He's got one player in front of him. Avi gets around the player. 3 players converge on him. That's number 6. Avi takes it away. Avi had Matt. Avi finds Sam. Sam puts it in the air off number 5, the Wellesley player, to number 9. He goes to the right. Off his chest. Jacob cuts it off. 11 has it for Wellesley. He goes back to the left, gets cut off by Matt. Avi has it, one on his back. Avi plays it back to Ethan. Ethan on his right foot gets deflected out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Ethan has a ball. Ethan's at the 35. He throws it up the field, gets cut off by number 2 on Wellesley. That's Sammy in the air. 12 down the sideline. 8 has it on the left. He cuts back to the center. Sammy cuts it off. Sammy plays away with his body. Sammy has it. On the ground to Jacques. Jacques turns to his left. He gets tripped. Foul call. Sammy sets the ball up at the 45-yard line. Brookline will set up here. 9 minutes into the game. There's no score. It's going to be Jacob on the free kick. He's right at the 45-yard line. Jacob hits it low. He slips on the turf. That's to Ben Kaplan. Matt has it. Matt sets it behind him. It gets back to, that's Sammy, to Ethan. Ethan tries to get it in to Jacques. Gets cut up. Ben Kaplan back to Jacques. Gets cleared away. Hits Sam in the hand right at the 45. They take a quick free. It's at the 45. Yeah. There's a light drizzle in the air. 45. We are 10 minutes into the first half. There's no score. Number 12 is going to take the free kick for Wellesley. He goes short to his right. They have a player in the box. He's offside. They head it away out of bounds. So Jacob's getting the ball for Zach. It's a goal kick for Brookline. There's no score. Zach low to his left. Sammy gets hit, no call. Number 8 has it for Wellesley. They go to the corner. That's a great play by Nate, who slid, got the ball away. Gets it to Ben Kaplan up the left side. He's going to cross midfield. Ben on the ball. Ben crosses the 40. Ben still has it. Ben in the box. Ben still has the ball. It gets cleared. Hits the defender. It goes back to the goalie. We are 11 minutes in. There's no score. Wellesley to the right side. Player crosses midfield. It's in the air. Jacob is defending. Wellesley player, it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Wellesley. They throw in quickly to 11. He's at the top of the box. He crosses it with his left foot to the other side. Number 8 has it. Tries to get around Ethan. Sam clears it off a player. 2 clears it with his left foot to the other side. Matt on the ball. Matt off the Wellesley player. Ethan just missed it. Hit 12 in the arm. No call. Ethan turns. He gets hit. No call again. Ethan's fighting. The Wellesley player is on the end line. It gets cleared for a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Two on the throw for Wellesley. He throws it into 12. Across it with his left foot to the top of the box. It goes through the box. Ben Kaplan has it. Ben to Mateo. Gets played away by the Wellesley defender. Avi to Mateo. Mateo back to Matt. Matt gets cut off. Goes around the player. 8 has it. He sends it to the back post. Zach's going to catch it. Zachary to his left. That's Ben Kaplan, one on his back. Nate was with him. Ben's playing it back. Wellesley player takes it away. Jacob has it. Jacob makes a run up the left. He tries to find Jacques. 6 takes it away for Wellesley. Chips it the right side. Down the sideline, that's Jacob on the ball. Jacob tries to hit it off the player. Still in play. That's Matt. He steps over it. He's in. Zach's going to come out. He slid into the goalie. Oh. That should be a card. Wow. Slid in with its cleats. .13:30 into the game. There's no score. That's Jacob in the air to midfield. 12 off his head. Jacob clears it to the side. That's Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan on his feet. That's Matt. Matt off the Wellesley player. Sam off his head. That's Sammy off. Tries to find Mateo. Gets cut off by the Wellesley player. 3 to the right. Sam was going to cut it off. There's a give and go. Matt comes back. He has it. Matt on his left foot sends the wing. That's Nate. Nate to Mateo. That's back to Matt. Matt clears it up the middle of the field on Avi's feet. Avi loses it to 5. Wellesley in the center circle. Number 8 turns to his left. Goes to number 12. He tries to send the center. He gets the ball. He has it. He throws it across. Slide tackle away. 8 shoots, gets blocked by Jacob. Matt on the ball. Matt clears it to Mateo. Mateo to the side. Tried to get Ben Kaplan, got cut off. 12 has it for Wellesley. 20. It's at the 20-yard line to the right side. He wants to cross. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Wellesley. The goals are set up at the end of the end zone, so the 18-yard box is right at the 11-yard line. So Wellesley's going to have a corner here. Looks like a left-footed corner. And they go to the near post. Zach, it hits someone in the head. They scoop it into the box. It gets cleared. It's to the side. Shot misses wide. It's a goal kick for Wellesley. There's a scramble in front. Zach is still limping from the incident earlier. Timeout for Brookline here. 24:15 on the clock. There's no score. You see Zach is limping off the field here. Zoom in on the Brookline huddle. Overcast day. Probably about 70 here. Refs are meeting there. Brendan's loosening up. Looks like he may come in the game. We're on the stadium field here at Wellesley. There's no score. We're about 15 minutes into the first half. And the ref blows the whistle, end of the timeout. See Zach still limping as he goes back to goal. Zoom back out. So get the field there. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Here we resume. And it's going to be Jacob on the free kick, on the goal kick. Jacob's center back today as Mac is not in the game. 8 off his head over Ethan. 8 tries to clear it, cuts back to his right. 19 goes to the side. He crosses with his left foot. Zach's going to get in front. They had a good opportunity. They split the defense. It gets thrown out to Ben Kaplan's side. Ben Kaplan up the left. Crosses midfield. Ben up the left side. He gets pushed off. No call. That was Mateo, gets it back to Ben. Ben turns, gets to his left. Ben tries to chip in to Avi. They call him offside. Ref was standing right there. It's a free kick. Wellesley goalie takes it quickly, goes to his right. We're 17 minutes into the first half. There's no score. He puts it down the right side. Jacob off his head. Back to the middle of the field. It went to Sammy, gets cleared by Sam down the field to the left. Ben Kaplan, number 4, heads it away for Wellesley. 4 kicks it up the field. It's headed down by Nate. Matt on the ball. Matt through the center circle, cuts back to his left. Matt to his left. On his right foot, sends, I think that's Ben Kaplan there. Ben to his left. Ben on his left foot, he puts it in. Jacques was in front. Goalie catches it. It's rolled out through the center to number 8. They go to the left side to number 2. 12 chips it ahead on the left. It's Sam and number 19. Sam clears it back to Ethan. Ethan to Sam. Sam on his left foot to Matt. Matt plays it back. Matt to Ethan. Ethan to Avi. It goes out of bounds, right at midfield. 2 throws it in to 12. He goes to the middle of the field. They play it down. Sammy plays it away. Sammy to Jacob. Jacob to Mateo. Loses it in midfield. Matt has it. Matt to Mateo. Mateo to his left to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan across midfield. Ben goes to his right. Sends it on the ground to Avi. Avi to his left. Right on the end line. He tries to cross. Goalie picks it up. 18:30 in the game. There's no score. 12 has it for Wellesley. He goes to his right. 9 for Wellesley. Clears it across midfield to his right. He brings it back in. He crosses it. Ethan cuts it away. Matt loses it off his feet to 8. 9 has it for Wellesley. He's right in the center circle. He turns to number 2 on the left. 2 goes to his right. Back toward the center. Mateo approaches him. They send it back to 4. 4 for Wellesley on the right side in the back. Goes up the right side. Crosses midfield. They chip the right side. It's off Jacob's head. That's Nate and 11. Nate still has it. Nate plays it back to Sammy. Sammy looks up, finds Sam. Sam on the ground to Ethan. They reverse the field to the right. Ethan past the 40. Ethan past midfield. Ethan with speed. Ethan still has the ball. Ethan into the offensive zone. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Wellesley. Subs are coming in for Brookline. Brendan and Dimitri are coming in. Avi and Matt are coming out. And we're about 20 minutes in. There's still no score. 6 has it in the back. Sends it back to the goalie. Goalie goes to his right. We've got Dimitri up top. We've got Ben Kaplan on that side. Brendan's chasing the ball. It crosses midfield. Goes out of bounds, throwing for Brookline. That's Mateo on the ball. They get through midfield. They try to send the middle. Sam cuts it off toward the sideline, and he keeps it in bounds on his feet. They call a foul on Nate because he was on the ground. Play was trying to get around Nate. He's right at the 40-yard line. With 21 minutes in, roughly, there's no score. Dangerous play. It's a free kick for Wellesley. They're at the 33. They line up on the 33 anyway. It's on the left foot. It's in the box. Zach comes up, catches the ball. Zach waits for traffic to clear. Come back a little more. Kicks it to his left. It takes a hop to Ben Kaplan's side. Ben is held as a foul. Brookline free kick right inside of midfield. Nate's going to take it. We're 21 minutes in. There's no score. Nate just inside of midfield. Back and forth game. Nate in the air. That hit Mateo. It got chipped in by, I think that was Ben Kaplan. Goalie catches it. Goalie throws it out to his right. Player is free out that side. 11. He turns, goes up the right sideline. Nate cuts it away. Nate finds Brendan in the center circle. Brendan to Jacques. Jacques on his feet, back to the center circle. Goes to the left, hits the Wellesley player. They chip it in the air, tried to find Ben Kaplan, didn't get there. Sammy off his feet to Sam. Sam to Ethan. Ethan to the right, under his cleat, out of bounds. 12 has it for Wellesley. There's a sub coming in for Wellesley. Someone coming in for number 6. Number 2 is going to throw in for Wellesley. They throw it back. Dimitri's on the ball. 6 comes up the side, up the left side. And it goes out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Jacques has the ball. Gives it to Ethan. Ethan throws it down the side, gets played. 7 off his head, Brendan off his feet. Brendan blocked it. 2 has it for Wellesley. They send it back to the goalie. Interesting play. He sends it out to the right to number 4. He turns, Dimitri's on him. They go up the wing. Mackay was in the game. He cut it off, goes out of bounds. He's limping slightly. They go down the middle. Brendan had it. Gets cut away. That's Sammy with it. Sammy to his left. He's got Mackay to his left going up the wing. Gets cut off by the Wellesley player. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Mackay back to Sammy. Sammy crosses to the box over Jacques. That's going to be Ethan. Ethan steps up, has the ball, goes to the corner. Ethan to the corner. He crosses it to the back post. Nate off his... Wait, that was Mateo off his head. Good opportunity. Nice cross by Ethan. 6 to the middle of the field. Brendan's cutting off the player. They go down the left side. Sam has it. Sam turns, gets around him. They push it back to the center. Number 7 has it for Wellesley. He sends it on the ground. It's one-on-one with Nate on that side. Goes to the center, he shoots. It goes wide. That was a good move. He turned to his left. He got the ball, got a shot off. Goal kick for Brookline. Timeout for Wellesley. 15:50 on the clock. There's no score. Right, there was no timeout. All right. Clock is running again. There was no timeout. Zach on the goal kick. Sends it to the middle of the field. It's off Mateo's head, off Jacques' head. Brendan on the run to the right. Ah, they call a foul on Wellesley. Brendan had made a run down the right side. He had the ball. It's going to be Ethan. Ethan's on the free kick here, right at the 38-yard line. There's a bunch. They chip it to the back post, and it gets headed away. Brendan off his feet. Brendan off his head. They go down the right side. It's 1-on-2. Ethan's coming back. They've got 2 runners in the center. Sammy cuts it up. He sends it back to Zach. 8 has it. Goes under him. It goes out of bounds. Almost disaster there. I believe 8 did touch it. He had 1 touch on it. It went past Zach, went out of bounds. Zach sets it up for another goal kick. We're 26 minutes into the first half. There's no score. Zachary down the left side is over Sammy's head. 19 on the left. He shoots it low. It gets cut off by Jacob. Jacob clears it. Mackay off his body. 11 has it for Wellesley. 11 to 7. Back to 11 toward the right corner. Tries to get around the Brookline defender. Goes out of bounds. Now there's a timeout call. There's 13:46 left in the half. There's no score. Zoom in on the Brookline huddle again. Back and forth first half so far. Zoom out, you can see the crowd. It's kind of a sparse crowd today. It's a Monday afternoon. It's a scoreboard. 0-0, 13:46 left. That's the entire field. There's a very light mist in the air. It feels like it might break at any moment, but it's held up so far. I'm going to resume play. A lone Brookline fan. Okay, here we go. It's a throw-in for Wellesley. Deep in Brookline end. They throw it toward the box. It bounces. It's off, I think it was off the Brookline head out of bounds. It was off Sammy's head. It's a corner for Wellesley. Brendan's on the near post. It's on the ground. They send it out. Brendan chases it. He gets away. He's running down the left. He steals the pass. He pushes it over the 50. Here he comes. Brendan over the 50. He slows down, turns, sends it back to Sammy. Sammy makes a run now down the left. Sammy. 8 has it for Wellesley. They go out to the right. It's in the center circle. 19. He turns. Gets played away by Ethan. Ethan to his right. Ethan up the side to Mackay. Bounces past him. Dimitri's in pursuit. They clear it with their left foot. Ethan clears it. Center back has it. Past Brendan to number 8 on Wellesley. Past midfield. He's right at the midfield line. He goes down the left to 19. He was offside. Yep. Good call by the ref. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline at the 30-yard line. Ethan on the free kick. On the ground to Sammy, right at the center circle. No one's on him. Sammy to the wing to Mackay, under his cleat, out of bounds. 12 minutes left in the half. There's no score. 2 for Wellesley. He's trying to decide what to do. Goes up the left side. Ethan, ooh. They call a foul on Ethan. On the back of 12, right at the 45-yard line. Number 12 on the free kick for Wellesley. Just inside midfield. He's looking. He goes to the far side, spinning away from the box. That's off Sam's head to Dimitri. Dimitri sends it back to Sam. Sam to Ethan. Ethan on the ground, tried to find Matt, doesn't get there. Number 8 has it. He goes to the right side. Nice bring down there. Jacob to someone. That's a foul right at the 45 again. A lot of contested headers. Matt on the ground to, it gets intercepted by 11. He gets past the defender. He comes back to the center. Brendan comes back. Sam runs into 8. He turns. He's in the box. He tried to turn back. Jacob clears it to the side. That's Nate. Nate to the left. That's I think that's Brad that's in the game. I'm sure they call a foul or just a throw. It's right in front of the Brookline bench. It's a foul. So Nate's going to have it. Nate on his feet. He's talking to the ref. I guess they're deciding if it's a foul or throw. It's a foul. Free kick. Nate down the left side, off the Wellesley head. Wellesley down the side to number 8. 11 high in the air. That's Jacob. Jacob clears it high in the air. And 19 off his feet. Sammy clears it. Sammy to the side. Tried to find Brad. Brad takes out the player. 7 on the ground. That's Sam. Sam with it. That's Sammy. Sammy to Brendan. Brendan turns. Has 3 players on him. Gets it back to Sammy. Sammy with his left foot tries to find Dimitri. That's Matt with it. Matt spins around, does a 360. Gets held by the defender. He's got Brendan with him. He's got Mackay on the right. Mackay to Matt. Matt to the end line. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Wellesley. 9:20 left in the half. There's no score. Goalie out to the right. Brad's on that side. Dimitri's on that side. Brad slides, misses the ball. Comes back to the center. Brendan plays it away to Matt. Matt chips the box. Mackay makes a run. Goalie gets it. Goalie's been going out to his right side almost exclusively. He's going to kick it this time. Kicks it over midfield. Off Jacob's head. Off Sammy. 12 tries to get it ahead. Jacob. They call a foul on Jacob. Wow. They're right at their spot. They're putting it at the 30. He shoots it. Odd. He took a quick free kick at the goalie and without a wall set up. Zach was there. Zach boots it over midfield. Over Dimitri. Matt tries to play with his body, gets swept away by 8. Goes to the wing. He's making a run. He shoots, and it's a goal. He didn't touch the ball. He took the shot on his left foot and beat Zach to the far post. That was an excellent shot. 1-0 Wellesley. 8:05 left in the first half. Not sure why the clock has stopped, but it stopped. Avi's coming in for Dimitri. And that's Matt, puts it to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. He tried to find Ben. It's 1-0 Wellesley. They send it back. They go up the right side. It's to the center of the field. Over Sam. He's onside. Number 8 off his head. He wants to shoot it. He shoots it. He shoots it high. They're going with a quick touch on the shots. It's 1-0 Wellesley. 7:15 left in the first half. Zach on the to set midfield to Sammy. Sammy off his chest to Jacob. Jacob to Nate. Nate down the side gets headed away in center. Wellesley controls it, going down the center. 11 goes to the wing, goes out of bounds. It's a throw in for Wellesley in front of the Brookline bench. They go down the right side. It's going toward the corner. Jacob off his left foot. 19 for Wellesley. Gets played away by Brookline. It's going to be a corner for Wellesley. Avi's going to the back post. Matt's on the near post. Brendan's at the top of the box. Avi has come off the back post. There's no one on the back post now. Left-footed corner. It's to the top. It bounces to Zach. He's got Brendan going to his right. He doesn't see him. And he's got, I think it's Ben Kaplan crossing midfield. Ben Kaplan, Avi to the right side is free. Brendan's in the middle of the field. Gets played away by the Wellesley defense. Nate plays it down. And what's the call? 5:30 left in the half. 1-0 Wellesley. It's a free kick for Wellesley in front of their bench. They go down the side. Jacob off his feet. Brad was on the ball. On the ground, Brendan has it. Brendan to Sammy. Sammy to Matt. Matt crosses midfield. Matt has the ball to the left. Matt's making a run. Goes to the left to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan still has it. Ben crosses in front. Tries to find Jacques. Doesn't get there. Sammy has it at the 35. Sammy tried to find Brendan. Got cut away. 12 has it for Wellesley. Nate plays a player off the ball. It's a foul right at the 45. It's going down the side. Brendan comes back. One puts it to his left. He's got runner on the left, number 2. Avi comes back. He deflects the cross out of bounds. It's a corner for Wellesley. 4:16 left. Mateo comes in the game for Sammy. There's under 4 minutes left in the half, according to the stadium clock. There's the corner. Goes to the back post. It's hooking in. It's headed. Hits the goal. He goes in. I believe that was number 9 on the goal. He got high up. He headed the ball onto the goal. It's 2-0 Wellesley. .348 left in the first half. Matt to Brad. Matt down the side, and it goes out of bounds. Throwing for Wellesley right in front of their bench. It's 2-0 Wellesley. Light sprinkle of rain in the air. They go down the right side. It gets headed away. Another throw in for Wellesley. Down the side. That's Nate's side. Goes out of bounds. 3:16 left in the half. Wellesley's getting it slowly up the field. At the Brookline 40 on the throw. Jacob, they call a foul. Foul on Nate right at the 15-yard line. So it's a free kick. This has been a dangerous spot for Wellesley. It's a free kick. The lefty player that just took the corner is going to take it. He hooks it in, top of the box. It's headed by the Brookline player out of bounds. Should be a corner. I think that was Sam that headed it away. Subs are coming in for Wellesley. So here we go. See what's going on here. They go to the back post, off the chest, off the Wellesley play out of bounds. 15 actually had a shot, but he missed it. It's 2-0 Wellesley. 2 minutes left in the first half. Yeah. Zachary to his right this time. Ethan off his head. Ethan's chasing it. He gets pulled. Interesting. Out of bounds. 12 goes out of bounds. Ethan on the throw. Ethan back to Sam. 22 is after him. Sam to Jacob. Jacob to his left. Jacob up the field. Jacob to Nate. Nate Sends to the left side. Headed away by number 6. Headed away by the Wellesley player toward the sideline. Ben Kaplan keeps it in bounds. Ben makes a nice spin down the left. Ben in the box. Matt with the ball. Matt jumps in. He goes down. No call. They send it out to the side. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline, deep in Wellesley end. That's Nate making a run. Nate jumps. Nate on the ground, hits the player. Goalie's gonna get it. Under 2 minutes left in the half. It's 2-0 Wellesley. Goalie high in the air to his right, over midfield. Over Nate. They call a foul, undercut on the Wellesley player. Nate puts it down at the 45 to Matt. Matt looks up. He sees Ethan to the right. Ethan has the ball. He crosses the 30. Ethan crosses it to the back post. Goalie's going to catch it. Brendan was underneath. Goalie boots it low this time. 7 tries to clear it. That's Jacob on his head. Oh, that should be a foul. It's over Mateo's head. Ethan clears it down the right side. He's got Brad on the side. Brendan gets held, no call. Now there's it's halftime. It's halftime, 2-0 Wellesley.